Okay, so we're live again. That my neighbor got pinned underneath his car door. They were changing out the car door, and so now I'm like 30 minutes late. But anyway, I had I had to help him. So I hope everybody gets this back up. I guess we can just do some more intro music for a tad bit while we wait for everybody to come back to the stream. So my neighbor had an accident, and I had to go lift the door off of him, Mustang door. We got one on YouTube. My Facebook's working. Wow. All right. Cool. So anyway, I did some research into the nanoparticles some more today because I wasn't so sure that this Chemicells polymag with the polyethylenamine HCI matrix was the one they were using in the you know what we're talking about. So I found out that they're calling the one they're using in the Moderna and the Pfizer, I believe, SM102. Hey, Crystal. Like this. SM, and if you want to search RefSeek search engine, to see what they are saying about it. This is what you do right here. You search that on RefSeek search engine, and it will pull up stuff. Now, I pulled up I printed this out because it was so good. I actually got the Chemicells printout too. That's about all the printing I could afford to do at this point. I'd print all of it out. If it was years ago where you didn't have to pay HP for every page you print over your limit, I'd print it all out, You just had to pay for ink. Now you got to pay for ink and I don't know what the deal is. They make you pay for fucking everything these days. But this nanobio interactions, neutrophil centric view, and I found out that there is in turn to the enzyme your body naturally produces, the neutrophils also attack the nanoparticles. And this is and I'll bring up all the PDFs and everything. Yeah, ink is expensive. Well, thank you, Crystal. I hope to be a lot of people's hero, but I mean, I don't, I never. That's saying a lot. Thank you, but let me get the I think I've got 53, 12, 23, and 21. So let me open these. Open all three. It's going to fill up my bar. Let these populate here. Now, there were two PDFs that I did find, like I said earlier in the short stream that I had up earlier. There were two PDFs. One was the safety and efficacy of the roll up your sleever, and it was done in December of 2020, and it was scrubbed off the internet. I couldn't find it in the Wayback Machine and in the archives.org or anything. There was a list of nanoparticle manufacturers that I found that I got out of the archives. So let's do a screen share here. And we're just going to go over the stuff because I've still got to go over these and research and find out if the hey Frankie, I got to find out if the SM102 lipid nanoparticle is toxic if they just renamed it into a safe chemical or what. But this paper has information on the leukocoyotes or the neutrophils. They digest carbon-based materials, carbon-based nanotubes. And so one thing about it is they found that there is we think there's multiple nanoparticles in this stuff, and some of it's that's the search term I use. Some of it's graphene oxide nanotech, and some of it is other types of nano. So anyway, that's the search term I use for this one. I've got this PDF. It's assessment report for you know what. And let me, while I'm thinking about it, let me link all these. I'm gonna put these all in one thing here. And then I'm gonna link it to Discord. So you guys will have the links if you don't want to stick around, anything. And then I'll link my Discord. I'll link my Discord link real quick. And that way you guys will have the links and you can go through all these PDFs you want. We're just going to skim over them and show you what I got. And everything. And tomorrow I'll have gone through some of these and have a better presentation. I'll pick out. There's a few of these that need to be highlighted, and really paid attention to. And we'll go over that tomorrow night. Tonight, I just want to kind of show off what I found. And it'll allow you guys to get a chance to overview it too and compare it to the other stuff we've dug up before and see if some of this has been manipulated or buried, or whatever. Is it gonna? I'll just do them each one separately. 12 items first. Maybe I should do it on the one that's not got so much stuff going on. This collections thing tab is real slow. Oh, there we go. 56 items. Okay. Now I just have to copy all of them. I'm sorry I didn't have this worked out before, but my neighbor kind of screwed me up there, being pinned under the car door and everything. So how are you guys doing? I mean, like, I know I haven't been live in several days. I've been taking a break. I kind of explained to that in a big thing. And y'all are wondering, what's the big announcement? Well, the SM102 uh, material safety data sheet is the big announcement because you can't find one. And I found the closest thing to it. This med school P5MR COVID-19 vaccine safety and efficacy. That one, such studies. That one's been scrubbed, and this one is ICSI.org. That one's been scrubbed off of everything. Did it not copy it? What is going on with my? Come on. It's because I got all those tabs open now, and I should have just done this before I opened them. All right, shit. This is gonna. Okay, we're gonna close. We're gonna close those tabs so I can get something going on here. But anyway, I just wanted to come on tonight and say I'm kind of getting back in my groove, and I will be doing nightly live streams again, and everything with the techno music and everything. And if this freaking won't load for me. I had to have a drink tonight, and I'm sorry, but I just did. What is the deal? I guess they need to work the bugs out of this collection stuff. It's a new feature to Microsoft Windows, and it's a little buggy. But I've been doing good. I've just been taking a break, kind of. I called the health department administrator the other day, and I was going to call OSHA and 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 the hazmat, but I decided I needed to polish up on all this stuff, and so I just did some searches today, and God damn it, it's not loading. It's just a bunch of tabs, Aces. Come on. Sorry, Frankie. I'm having some technical difficulties here. My Facebook person dropped off. It's just you and Crystal. So Crystal's new, and Crystal, Frankie's an, an old Facebook pal of mine. So I don't suspect you guys will drop off, but just give me a minute. I'll get this up here. Like there it goes. 56 items. Open that now. Copy all now. In Discord, upload, download messages, open file, select all, copy, open chat, paste. There's all the links. Just drag and copy, drag that, click and drag and copy all that stuff and save it in a notebook file or in a file on your phone, and they'll have all those links. There should be 50 some of them. If I didn't screw that up somehow, let me do it this way. Expand. Why didn't it view whole file? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Don't copy that first one. Do the second. Do the second one. That should be right. That's got all the HTTPS's in it. Okay. So I'm a little rusty coming back. Yeah, so drag and copy that one. That one. Not the first big long one, but that one. Sorry, guys. Sorry. There's a lot there. Those are the picks out of the search, the original search there, and other searches are involved. So now let me open these tabs back up so we can go over them real quick. I wasted a bunch of time already. There we go. Okay, so what we have first is this assessment report. The second one is spike max dispersion for injection for the modified nucleoside. There's a risk assessment of products of nanotechnologies, a European Risk Observatory, workplace exposure to nanoparticles, the background document on the mRNA 1273 Moderna from the WHO, a toxicological profile for molybdenum. Now, I'm not for sure how that works in, but now this one, worse than the disease, reviewing some possible unintended consequences of the mRNA vaccines against COVID-19. You'll want this, and you'll want to print it out. So I'm going to make it specifically a separate link here. If anything, you want this one. Okay? Just pause the video or whatever and go back to it. And then moving on, risk assessment, we've looked at that one. Background document on the 1273. Looked at that one. A first human clinical trial to assess the safety and immunogenicity of self-amplifying ribonucleic acid. Blah, blah, blah. The causative agent of COVID-19. That's December 15th, 2020. The Moderna clinical study protocol documents right here. And they're all in those links on my Discord. And I'll get you my Discord link here in a little bit. But it should be in the description of this video. This, okay, micro and nanoplastics. We don't really need that one. That one didn't show up. But let's see if, yeah, it shows up in a natural reader. God damn it. Micro and nanoplastics is human health. If you hit the natural reader when you get that link, it'll pop up. This one's about Moderna biomaterials and vectors for delivery of CRISPR-9. You guys getting this? Okay. The nanoparticles could be used to deliver CRISPR. This is that thing. If you just hit the natural reader, if you get natural reader, it'll do most of those ones that don't pop up right away. Immunocompromised patients assessment for the SARS-CoV-2 vaccine. This is a fact sheet. Hit the natural reader on this one. A fact sheet for recipients and caregivers. The emergency use authorization. Now, I'm not giving any medical advice in this. I'm just going over the stuff that I found. OSHA. Could load plugin. So what we do here is we'll copy that, and then we'll hit delete, and then we'll just type in archive. Go to the Internet Archive. Paste it. Hit enter. See what comes up. And we have it back in 2021. We'll go to the last one here. 13th of February. And it says could load plugin. And it won't load a plugin. So this has been scrubbed. The OSHA site's default. Okay. So they're scrubbing about a lot of stuff, guys. This is the Janssen COVID-19 vaccine, Johnson & Johnson stuff. This is another. Gosh, I didn't know I had so many that were. Fact sheet for healthcare providers. For the FDA, it looks like. Documents ethylene glycol. Copy. Archive. Paste. Nope, it's been scrubbed. The EPA site default files on ethylene glycol PDF has been scrubbed. This is the polyethylene glycol, which they say makes up the SM102 lipid nano that's in the Moderna. And it's, as far as it's, it's used for stuff such as before surgery for colonoscopies, hydrogels. It's both the Moderna and Pfizer vaccines, encasing a bubble of oil molecules called lipids. Bubbles are coated with a stabilizing molecule of polyethylene glycol. But the lipids, I believe, is also coated. See, this this Kivacel's worksheet says the matrix is made of polyethylenamine, which is toxic. I went over that one, and that's causes cellular necrosis and atrophy, however you say it. Anyway, so okay, that's basically what I've been looking for. Just take note that the EPA.gov sites on the ethylene glycol have been scrubbed. And this stuff that coats it, the nano, is polyethylene glycol. It's inert. Supposedly. Here's another search result. Super paramagnetic nanoparticle delivery of DNA vaccines, or the use of super paramagnetic iron oxide nanoparticles, spions. You can use spion in your search result, in your searches. This is polyethylenamine associated associated with the super paramagnetic iron oxide nanoparticles as gene delivery vector. Now that is the cellular necrosis toxic polyethylenamine is associated. This study describes the synthesis of a novel gene delivery vector with low toxicity. It says low toxicity, but there's toxicity. Just because it's a nanoparticle, they say it's low toxicity. It's not, a big basketball or anything. If it was a big basketball, it just eat your skin and fucking eat everything and fucking eat your hands. You picked it up. It improves water dispersity of spions, but also allows nucleic acid condensation and endosomal lysosomal escape via proton sponge effect after internalization in cells. Cytotoxicity assays showed that cell viability was improved compared to conventional PEI spions. The luciferase, we all know that, activity of magnetopolyplexes treated cells significantly improved compared to both controls, revealed that transfection efficiency of PPMag, which might be the polymag and the combimag, polyplexus group was improved compared to the naked PCI Clux group. The application underneath the rare earth magnet significantly improved the transfection efficiency, i.e. the luciferase activity doubles compared to cells without magnet, indicating that sedimentation induced by magnetic field plays an important role in the acclimation of magnetopolyplexes on cell surfaces. The results demonstrated that PPMag can be used as a novel gene transfection vector to improve transfection efficiency. 2015, guys. 2017. Hey, I'm live, dude. Call me back later, okay? About an hour. And my buddy Squirrel. So there's that. We're going to go through these real quick. This is an article from State of the Nation, Magnetogenics and COVID-19 Vaccines. That's a really good article. It's all in the links. This is the nano bio interactions and neutrophil centric view. I printed that one out. That's a good one. This just is a copy of the super paramagnetic nanoparticle delivery of DNA. And you have to translate that one. Nanobiotechnologies, applications, markets, and companies. Now, I did run this. Where is it at? I ran this through archive because it didn't pop up in a search. This link here, this gives you, and it'll give you a list of companies, and it should be further on down in my my tabs here. This is recent progress in nanotechnology for COVID-19 prevention, diagnosis, and treatment. Nanotechnology is COVID-19, and you find a lot of supporting documents and stuff. COVID-19 vaccines and nanomedicine. Here is the list of companies. Altair, Reactive Nanotechnologies, Joesef Group, Arrowhead Research, Nokia Nanotechnology, Arrowhead Research, Southwest Nano, Arrowhead Research. And you get these reports for $250. Shrink Nano, Harrison Harris Group, Magforce, Advanced Nanotech, Dice Analytic Corp, NanoStart, Applied Nanotech Holdings, Nanosensors, Industrial Nanotech, Nanotechnology Stock List, Altair, Nanophase. And so there's a whole lot of companies that you can get these nanoparticles for. This is part of the thing I got off of archive here. And it says, there is some concern about the safety of nanoparticles introduced to the human body and released into the environment. Research is underway to address these issues. As yet, there are no FDA directives to regulate nanobiotechnology, but as products are ready to enter the market, these are expected to be in place. That is included in the links. That link there. mRNA vaccines against COVID-19, Pfizer BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine, BNT 162b2. From this draft from the SAGE Working Group is essential, and this is my big announcement tonight right here. But whatever. If you're not too concerned about this, you think you've heard it all or whatever, well, you haven't, because nobody's putting forth man, there's a bunch of stuff that wouldn't load the plug-in that I thought I had up earlier. I'll have to go back and find that. There's another one. Background document from who? My session timed out. A lot of these might be timed out sessions. Evidence assessment. See, here's the thing. One dose contains 100 micrograms of messenger RNA, mRNA, embedded in SM102 lipid nanoparticles. And I haven't found the worksheet on the SM102 lipid nanoparticles to see if it's got. But this article here, this worst of the disease reviewing, is I'll post that one more time for you guys. This is the other one you guys want for sure, for sure. And it's in my YouTube links here. So that's why I want everybody from BitChute to come over and check it out. But I guess nobody did, or they came to the other live stream and I had to leave on. I'm sorry about that. Excipients as potential agents of anaphylaxis in vaccines, analyzing the formulations of the current authorized COVID-19. You're going to want this one too. This is a big one. Separate from the other ones I'm posting. Probably one of the biggest articles tonight. There's a would load. COVID-19 fact. Oh, here it is. It loaded. Yeah. How did it load? Why did it not load last time? That is odd. Some of these loaded and some of these didn't. Because some of them were almost all of them loaded for me when I was looking at them. Safety and efficacy of the COVID-19 vaccine. Now, I'm not going over them, so I don't get a strike or anything. You guys can go over all this stuff. You guys got the links now. I am dusting my hands of it. And we are almost at an hour. I do thank you. Hey, over there on Twitch. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know what happened to my Periscope, but let me see if I'm live over there. Just change the banner to Deep State Watchdogs. Yeah, I'm live. Pin that. Let me find you guys something. Maybe Trippy Cat. Four offshore buoys go offline to. Well, hold on.
So they were getting prepared for a mass casualty event somewhere in the United States last year, folks. They were pre-positioning these body bags, and this warehouse probably contained tens of thousands of body bags, because if you look at the video at the beginning, this warehouse is full. So I don't know what's going to happen. Some people are reporting that Lloyd Austin has predicted a mass casualty event coming up in a few days, the 21st, I think, through the 23rd. But I don't have any confirmation on that. The world is a crazy place, folks. Anything could happen. But I did want to come on and give you the information. The latest information from the island of La Palma is that the earthquakes have quieted down. The swarm has quieted down for the moment, but the island is not out of danger yet. The authorities are saying that the earthquakes could come back at any time. So you know, you can breathe a sigh of relief at the moment. But like I said, I don't think the situation is over yet. We'll have to wait and see. Sometimes, you know, these earthquake swarms, they go on and off, just like if you remember when the Mauna Loa on the island of Hawaii erupted. I mean, for weeks and weeks and weeks, they had the swarms kept on going, and finally the volcano erupted. So the last report I did, they were reporting harmonic tremors, which was a sign of an eruption. But now the earthquakes has quieted down. Now I don't know if this is normal, that the lava is just filling in places. It's such a large space, about the size of Manhattan, to fill the lava in. And once it builds up pressure again, then the earthquakes will start again. So I'm not really sure, but I did want to come on and give you this breaking news. So far, you know, you can take a break from worrying right now. But this is very disturbing, though, about the tsunami buoys. So unless you get a report from CNN or Fox News or ABC that the volcano has gone off, 4 of the 5 warning buoys right here are not going to be showing any tsunamis. So there's only 1 buoy that is actually working. So like I said, I don't know if this is done on purpose or this is just neglect from the United States government. It looks like that under the Biden administration, they're not doing a very good job. I just posted a video of the U.S. General meeting that we took out a family of 10 in Afghanistan when we were trying to kill a suicide bomber. And he came on and admitted that we killed a family in Afghanistan. Folks, what's wrong? Usually our military never admits when we do this. So the world's a crazy place.
All right. So those last two links right there are Marfugal and Caravan to Midnight. Now I take those in like medicine at night. Those 2 shows, they're crucial. I advise you guys to do the same. Marfugal's not on any other platform other than YouTube. He's got a website that you can go check his links, show links, and you don't have to watch the show. But Caravan to Midnight doesn't leave their full live stream up. He just leaves talking points, and then he takes the show down. But he's going Caravan to Midnight with John Wells is going to Rumble. And I'll be going to Rumble too as soon as YouTube catches back up with me. So, let me see if I can find some music here. Gosh. Why wasn't I subscribed? Here's a short one. Good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll have some stuff worked out more tomorrow. But thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Much love, everybody.